Air, Air, a movie that reunited again the Oscar-winning duo Ben Affleck, Matt Damon. This is a story about a shoe. Shoe, Michael Jordan shoe, Air Jordan. You think, well, we already know it's a famous shoe. It make billions of dollars a year. What the heck do we need to know? The story is how they got there, how it became Nike from the third banana shoemaker, one of the top in the world. And Air, is it worth it? It's just about the shoe. Even so, the great actors and great writing. What do you think? I'm Frankie D, you're on your reviews. Don't forget to subscribe. Give me a like if you can. Well, I saw before a preview of Air. It's going to release in a couple of days, I think in 3 or 4 days. And it's an hour and 50 minutes. And reunited again, Ben Affleck, Matt Damon. Ben Affleck directing. He's a great director. It's an Oscar-winning performance all the time. He is a great director who won Oscar, who won every award. Matt Damon the same. And then we have Viola Davis, Chris Tucker, Jason Bateman. I mean, the cast is one after another. Is it worth it? It's a story, simple story, set up in the 1984, when Michael Jordan becomes from the high school player to becoming the NBA, and all the people, all the athletes going for Adidas and Converse. Adidas was the dominator in the market, Converse second. Or we go for one or another. He got already Michael Jordan family. He set up in Adidas. Every major athlete wear Adidas. Everybody wear the jumpsuit or Adidas, which I do too. I love Adidas, but of course, in the 80s, he wanted to be in Adidas. He doesn't want to talk to anybody. And Nike, believe it or not, even so that we know that Nike is the biggest company probably in the world right now, one of the biggest companies in the world, and make it so much money. But in that time, they were struggling, and especially in the basketball division, they couldn't hit one. They were ready to close. Matt Damon is the guy who looked for that, look for the gig, look for the playmaker, the idol that you're probably going to be in the future, and we try to get a contract for the shoes. Ben Affleck is CEO of Nike. And then we have other people, marketing, we talk about Jason Bateman, then Viola Davis played the mother of Michael Jordan. And you never see Michael Jordan, well, the guy who played Michael Jordan, in his face. You see the shadows, you see at the back. He never talked one, it's just a little bit in the phone. So the story is not really by Michael Jordan, it really is by how they got there, how they become one of the biggest shoemaking stories in the world. And I don't want to tell you too complicated, I don't want to tell you spoilers, because this is a movie that's an hour and 52 minutes with the credit. Stay to the credit if you're going to see it, because there are things that happen and real story, real images all around, and what happened with the real people in this story. Set up in 1984, and the 80s music, and I just tell you right now, I'm an 80s fanatic music. Oh my God, I loved 80s. And it's a soundtrack that you have to have. I didn't check if Spotify had the soundtrack Air. I don't know if iTunes sell it, but whatever you can find, the compilation, all the songs they played in this movie, if you like the 80s, it's a must. It's a one you listen in your car, in your home. The music is insane. The soundtrack is great. The director, Ben Affleck, like always, he had that look of the 80s. And he liked to do a lot of close-ups. So you see the expression of the people constantly. Matt Damon is absolutely amazing in this movie. I mean, both, but Matt Damon is just eat it. This movie is absolutely great. Jason Bateman, my God. And Chris Tucker, hold on one second. Chris Tucker, he does once in a while movies, and every couple movies he does. Watch out, because everybody's going to talk about Chris Tucker in this movie. He's absolutely amazing. Viola Davis, We already know what happened. She's great no matter what she did. She can read the menu of McDonald's, so it's still gonna be okay. So she's great. The whole cast, everybody who's in the movie, great. The direction is great. The looks of the 80s great. The music is great. The script, that's the key. The script is absolutely amazing. And I know it's too early, but I hope in the end of the year, by the next year, by the beginning of the year, it's going to be nomination for this script, because this script is smart. The movie is funny, it's smart, it's witty, it's touchy. And I gotta tell you, it's a go, a must go, don't go. Air is a must go. And you don't need to know by basketball. You don't need to like basketball, because it's nothing had to do with the basketball. It's the journey, how they get this guy to sign to Nike. How we convince this guy to be a Nike guy when it's absolutely in his mind it's an Adidas or Converse. It doesn't matter. And all about the guy who played Matt Damon, the real guy who did that. Absolutely, it's a must go. It's a movie. You're going to love it. I'm going to see it again when they release it again this week. I mean, this is a movie you enjoy. It's funny, and you see a lot of images of the real life of Michael Jordan, who is absolutely, without any doubt, it's just the greatest basketball player the whole time. Maybe people can believe it in other places, and other people. Michael Jordan was the greatest. And and this is the biggest shoe story of all time. I mean, last year they made $5 billion, Air Jordan alone. So, my God, this guy is insane. And the money he makes every year just for the profits of this Michael Jordan is, they will tell you in the movie. I don't want to say anything, but I got to tell you, it's a must-go guy. You're going to have a great time. You enjoy it. You're going to love it. And probably you're going to see it again. It's just one of the great stories of all time. And Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, Viola Davis, like always. It's Chris Tucker, Jason Bateman, my God, and everybody around. A 10 on performance and a great script. You agree with me? Give me a like. If you don't, tell me what happened. You didn't like it? Boring? It's not your thing? Give me down. Until the next time. Support your movie theater, support your TV shows, support your video games, support my podcast. Geeky Live. Hit my face with your and subscribe. My reviews here. Until the next time. Stay safe. Thank you. I'm going to go on the road trip for 3 weeks around the country. I'm going to put in this channel. I'm going to call You Reviews on the Road. You're going to see my adventures going from the Grand Canyon, Graceland, Nashville, New Orleans, San Antonio, part of Texas, Tucson, with Tombstone Town, and Vegas. So stay tuned. Watch my craziness with my friend and the road trip we're heading in a couple days. And I see some movies on the road because I got no choice. Until the next time, stay safe. Thank you. And see you later. Ciao.